Hello everybody and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia and this is a kind of different video from the videos that I am used to do. As you can tell, I'm at my home. I'm not in the studio at all, as it happens. And what I'm doing, you can see the microphone here in front of me as well, is because you might have heard that recently I've been pretty hyped about World Anvil, and I wanted to show you human beings what World Anvil is all about when you just create your free account, which I encourage you to do because it is truly outstanding. I haven't really taken a proper look at it just yet. I have just browsed a little bit, so I am far from being an expert. What I'm going to show you is, well, basically what I have seen so far, and I'm going to try to discover a few things in the next few minutes, just for you, and for me. Well, not just for you, but also for me. So this is what happens. This video is exactly what happens when you first come into World Anvil without having a clue what you are likely to find or how to use the website. So I hope that you will find it informative and I hope that it will be useful, and I really hope that you will have a go at it. Right, the website actually is pretty simple, so to speak. Because you have a free account, I have to warn you, you will find advertising into it, and that is very fair enough. You know, after all, we're getting an awful lot of really cool tools and we're paying nothing for it. So seeing some adverts, I have nothing. However, it's not particularly intrusive either. You know, you can see here the improve your resume. You will find different advertising, I guess, depending on what kind of cookies you have and what kind of content you are allowing to do. Thus far, you cannot really customize it. And give me a second. I'm going to put my phone in silent because I bet you anything that I will get an awful lot of blip, 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 blip from WhatsApp and things. Anyway, the website is divided in several parts. At the very, very top, you're going to get this little button here, top left, that will allow you to hide or show the left bar. That is very cool if you have a small screen. So, yep. Interface wise, very good. You have your documentation, so anything else to do with help how to use the site. You can connect to Discord, which apparently I've been told is a very popular thing. I need to check it out. I do have Discord. I just not sure how to use it. Anyway, leave me alone. Keep watching. And you can get your messages. People can follow you and they can send you, say, hi, Paco, and things like that. Well, you can say that to me if you wish, and you get notifications. So when you get new articles or what have you, that's what you get. And in this icon to the very, very top right of the screen, you get, well, your user profile, your interface and accessibility, account details, subscription, logout, etc., etc. I'm not going to go into the profile because I don't want you to see my personal information. Hello. Fine. Oh, okay. So we edit the profile, and what do we get? Well, we get an ad that we can remove if we get a subscription. Let's remember that. And subscriptions are actually pretty affordable. So if you're going to use this website all the time, it's recommended. But I have to say that what you have is so much that I would first recommend that you take a look at the application, take a look at World Anvil, spend couple of months seeing if you're actually going to use it enough to warrant paying, or if the tools are enough, and then choose. I am not sponsored by World Anvil, so I'm not going to encourage you to actually, subscribe or anything. I think is a great idea. I am likely going to do it. But it's up to you. I'm not going to say anything. So profile picture. Let's see what happens when I click here. Oh, of course, that you can choose a profile picture. So that's it. We update our avatar. Ta-da! That's me. And my first name, evidently, it's Paco. You know that by now. My last is Garcia Jaén. I have two surnames because in Spain everybody has two surnames, and this is I am just a not particularly normal bilingual geek. I will update this in a little while. There we go. Okay. So time zone, I live in Spain. Where is the S? I've gone too far. Oh, Pacific. What? Wait. America. Well, I'm sure that it's in America then. Antarctica. Oh, Antarctica. Oh, wow, that would be awesome. Do we have something for Europe? Hello, Europe. Oh, okay, fine. Later. I'm not in Narnia, says these things. I am in Valencia. My website is gmsmagazine.com. My Twitter handle is at gmsmagazine. Anyway, you have all these things that you can, fill it up. I'm not going to fill it up right now, everything, because this is going to take too long and I don't really want to. By the footer, you have help, which is great to have it so close. I like it. The pricing information, this is absolutely fantastic. I love that this site has absolutely no problem showing you how much it's going to cost you to subscribe. I am so tired of websites that give you super mega long pages of we're awesome, how much did you cost? Oh, we don't want to tell you until you actually decide to give us your information. That's bullshit. So there you go. This is the team. Anyway, just explore these settings a little bit. So once we're here, I don't know if we need to save anything. Save changes. Yes, okay, save changes. Great, I've changed. In the welcome, you have worlds, campaigns, character profiles, notebooks, stat blocks, studio, that's new, community settings, gear and gifts. You can gift things to people. So if we go back to our dashboard, hello, internet connection. I'm waiting. Everybody's waiting. This is embarrassing because probably my website connection is not particularly good, but it should be because I'm paying a lot of money for it. And come on, this is not on. Be nice, dude. Okay, fine. Okay, so we get an awful lot of very useful information when we get to the dashboard, but right now I don't have anything. So I am planning on launching a Kickstarter campaign, and this is what I'm going to use World Anvil for. I'm going to launch a Kickstarter campaign, hopefully in February, March at the latest, to release in English a book I wrote and published in Spanish called Land of Mythos, in which I take my hometown in the south of Spain, bring it back to 1924, it's just another year, and I am going to Lovecraftianescificate it. I'm going to turn it into a mythos-plagued town, taking people that I know in real life, places that I know in real life, that if you go to my town today, you can visit and you can take a look at. But I'm going to bring them back in time. I'm going to take some places that no longer exist, and I'm going to bring them back in time. Everything is going to be historically real, but not necessarily accurate. And I'm going to create, well, I have already created like 100 NPCs that people can use for their adventures, loads of adventure seats, etc., etc. So I want to bring all of that into English, and I want to use World Anvil, to get on with things and manage all that content and be able to share it with backers, Patreons, etc., etc. That's what I want to use World Anvil for. You can use it to manage your own campaign, your own novel, whatever it is, your world that you're creating, but this is my use. So the first thing I'm going to take a look is what is worlds. And World says that I have to create a new world, or I can join the World Builders Guild. Let's create a new world and see what happens. Okay. Name. Okay, so we're going to call it the Land of Mythos, which I have already typed someplace else. And I'm going to type a quick introduction. This is a campaign setting for Cthulhu base games that is inspired in the south of Spain. RPG systems, and oh, okay, so we have an awful lot of them. Let's say that I want to use it for instance, I don't know if this is going to be the case, but let's say that I'm going to use it for Call of Cthulhu. So Call of Cthulhu. Oh, you can use some more. So let's say that I'm going to use for the Cthulhu hack. Oh, Cthulhu hack is not there. That's something that needs to change. So Cthulhu, no, okay, with Call of Cthulhu, that'll do, because there is nothing else. The black hack is the closest, I guess, but it's not real, so I'm not going to say anything. Anyway, okay, so create this world. Ta-da! Now we find here a land of mythos to the left, and then we have create, explore, and view. So what happens if we create? We'll click on create, and is that we get started. We get a video of a Janet from the Anvil, which is great. Hi, Janet. And then, oh, we get create new articles or other. So articles, wow. So building, character, conditions, conflict, country, document, ethnicity, generic article, geography, item, language, material, military unit, myth, legend, natural law, organization, professions, plot, prose. Wow, that's cool. Religion, title, session report, settlement, species, spell, technology, tradition, vehicle. Wow, okay. This is insanely, wow, this is a lot. And in order we get category, map, timeline, historical entry, and secrets. Okay, this is good. Okay, so let's say that I have I don't know if this is going to be captured or not, but I'm opening Word right now, where I have a Land of Mythos, the first translation that I have done. So I don't know if you can see this, but let's say that we're going to take a location, the first location I find, which is places of interest, the Campo de Gibraltar, and I am going to take all of this, copy, and I'm going to create a location. So locations, where are locations? Military unit, plot, title, report. Right, I suppose the thing that is I'm going to create a geography, because that's the Campo de Gibraltar is a region based in the south of Spain, very close to the Gibraltar, and that gives its name to the Strait of Gibraltar, which has a natural park, a few little towns, and geographically it's absolutely stunning. It's really absolutely beautiful, gorgeous beaches. I come from there, so there is at least one nice person that's come out of that place. There are a few more, but I'm the best. And what we're going to do is to add the title. Let's erase the title from here. We get a very nice little text editor that we can format our text however we wish. Okay, this is quite nice. HTML tags, we can add our images, which is great. And if we go down a little bit more, we get notes for storytellers and GMs, and reminders for yourself for later. So remember to comply more information about the natural park, for instance. And then you can decide to choose to show this to anybody. Alternative names. Gibraltar's area, for instance. I don't know. Location type. Wow, this is very comprehensive. And it is the abyss, of course. I actually kind of feels like that if you've grown up there, but it isn't. So you have a huge, wow, huge. Oh, it's a galactic nebula, cluster glacier. Wow, this is brutal. Mountain pass, mountain range, multiverse, oasis, ocean, peninsula, playing. Okay, so far this is going to be a playing, I think. Plateau, region. No, it's going to be a region. Now, geography. I will complete this later, but essentially this is the bit of Spain in many ways. Then we get flora and fauna. Okay, Alcornoques. I don't know the name in English. Alcornoques. This is the tree where cork come from. You know, it gets. It's a long-lasting tree, and it is a very sustainable crop, because what you do is that you actually slash the bark of the tree, and from that bark, which is about that thick, you get cork, like the cork that you use for wine bottles and things like that. So you get that. Natural resources. Oh, we have fishing, hunting, agriculture. There isn't a lot of mining, mind you, agriculture, and cattle farming. And then you get ruler owner. What? There are no results found for ruler owner, so I presume that we can create an article or link it here. So what happens if we do create an article, create a link? Nothing happens. Okay, this is funny. Okay, owning organizations, create a new article, link it. Oh, of course, I'm being an idiot. So owning organization. Parent location, I'm going to say Spain. I don't know what this means. Settlement, geographic location, create a link. Okay. I don't know what that means, but that's fine. So this is what we get when we go into the geographic location. Then we get sections. Sidebar top. Okay. So this is meant to be the sidebar top. If you hear something meowing, that's my cat. Get over it, because I have to suffer this all the time. Sidebar content panel top. Okay, when I design websites and I'm not entirely sure what things are meant to do or where they are meant to go, what I do is to actually take the description, put it where it's meant to be, so I know exactly, I don't get lost essentially, and I know exactly what text I have to edit when I go for it. So footnotes, credits, and author's notes to add here. In design, you can choose from library, no results, fine. Okay, you can upload your images. Excerpt, this is the excerpt, the other way around. Thank you. And this is the subheading. Rated gallery, I have no gallery, so display author, yeah, why not? And additional classes, I have no idea what this is, but we'll find out. Oh, to the right, this is a draft article. Well, let's take a look at the navigation. So tags, Cthulhu, category, no result found. Okay, so categories allow you to separate your content on sections. So okay, I don't know exactly what this is. This is going to be campaign. I don't know, but it doesn't allow me. Okay, so I guess I need to create categories somewhere else. Children article, parent article. I don't have any articles, so I can imagine nothing can happen here. So this looks like a little bit of a blog. And then access, do you want it to be public? You evidently yes. Subscriber group and preferences. This article is feature, allow commenting, comment feedback, and this is not safe for work, which it is. And you have secrets. Aha. To do this, evidently, you have to subscribe. So this is one of the restrictions. Fair enough. You just keep your secrets to yourself. That's it. To the right. What do we get to the right? We get some advertising, and then we get a to-do list. Okay, this is for the when you get some, you pay some money, you can reset, you can make links. Okay. Oh, you have community challenges. That sounds actually quite fun. You can put metadata and see the metadata and the tax references. Wow. Very comprehensive information. I like it. So this is what happens when you create an article. This is rather brilliant. There's an awful lot of things to do here. You can create more things. And then you can explore. This is new. You get a video to explain, and you have to pay for this, which is fine. And then you can view your land of mythos as it will be presented to other people. Then you can browse articles. You can browse all your articles. And you have draft. You can browse your category, your geography, which I don't know where mine is. Buildings, organizations, settlements, species. You can create species. And categories. Oh, you can, okay, let's create a new category. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Category title. This is going to be evil people. This is where evil people do evil things. Hello, evil. Okay. Visibility settings. Book style cover. Page cover. You can make your own. This is so cool. And privacy. So we create a category. Evil people. I'm liking one thing, and this they're always giving you some cool information and hints and tips as to how to use stuff, which is excellent. You can create your maps. So if we create a map, we can browse for images, and if we show advanced options, we can give them tags, related locations. Get the feeling that I haven't saved my previous locations, so maybe the work I've done before is for nothing. That's fine. Related categories, hide. Wow, timelines and calendars. This is so cool. So the timeline is going to be Algeciras 1924. Well, this is in 1924. Gonna create a timeline. Oh, this, I think I am going to actually enjoy this quite a lot, because the timeline, this is going to allow you to actually put a sequence of events as things go by. So if you have, for instance, we were playing recently, I've been going on about it, Tome of Annihilation, and it's a very long campaign. You can actually decide to put in here what happens every single day or every single week or every single month in your campaign, and have a timeline of events that if you can share with your, oh, I'm getting the chills now just thinking about it. If you can share with your friends, that will allow you exactly what happened when, and keep track of how long has happened. So if you have a deadline, like, like people who are going to die or something like that, you can keep track of that. That is very, very good indeed. Now, secrets, we were told already that this is for storytellers and writers, and you have to pay money. That's absolutely okay. And images, you can create your own galleries. You can upload your images. Oh, this is so good. And you get 102, storage space. You get more if you pay. which is perfectly normal and perfectly fine. So essentially, this is how you create content for World Anvil. You get your to-do list, which again, you have to pay for it. You have access rights. You have to pay for it as well. So I don't know exactly what it means. And if we go to community, player characters, you have to generate a code. So actually you can share your stuff with everyone else. We can create a new campaign. And the new campaign is going to be called From Within. Select system. Okay, so this is going to be for Call of Cthulhu because it's the nearest. It's going to have to be public. Let's go for additional detail. Looking for players. Full. Display on homepage. You have to and save changes. There we go, and we have created the campaign. And in the campaign now we have protagonists. So you can invite your play characters, your NPCs. Ooh, this is so cool. So create a new one. This I am actually enjoying an awful lot. This is brilliant. Parties. Plots. Sessions. Ooh. This is sweet. This is really sweet. Because this will help you whether you are playing around the table or playing online, even if it's to keep, and because it's a browser, I can imagine this can play in tablets as well. This is very good. I'm liking it. I'm certainly going to enjoy this. And guild features. I want to know what the guild features are, so let's click. I think this is worth it. So from within, character profiles, if we create a new character, okay, I like that. You have a notebook. Oh, with sections and pages. This is so cool. I like it. Start blocks. Oh, look at that. This is good. I like it. This is unbelievable. This is a lot more content than I was expecting. I have to be perfectly honest. Now, studio, article templates. You have to be a grandmaster. That's fine. Map pins. You can create interactive maps with World Anvil, which I think is brilliant. And then you get the community, you get your homepage. The whole thing, the thing I like about this is that everything has been set to help you create things. Everything is very clear. It's very much in your face. And I enjoy that very much. Stream. Wow, this is a go. You got challenges. Wow. Words you follow, reading list. Okay, and wow, this is... Then you get your settings, which we have already taken a look at, with account details, the profile, public profile, accessibility, etc., and gears and gifts. There you go. Okay, so this, my friends, is World Anvil, and this is absolutely amazing. To be honest, for $100, we are talking about less than a tenner a month. I think this is well worth taking a look at. I am really impressed with all the features that you can get with this. And quite frankly, I'm feeling very inspired to get a proper subscription, probably the Grandmaster, not for any other reason that I know it's going to be, you know, like another $30 odd to get it, but I just want to know exactly what you get when you get everything. So I will probably take a look at that if I can afford it over Christmas, and then show you a little bit more. So what I would like to know though is, if you're already a Grandmaster, please let me know what are the features. Are they actually worth it? Please let the world know, because it would be very good. But thus far, World Anvil, I am really, really impressed with everything you can do with it. Anyway, thank you very much indeed for being there. It is truly, truly appreciated. I hope that the sound was okay. I'm going to take a look at that before I, you know, kind of things. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and let me know what you think. Give me your comments down there. I look forward to hearing from you very, very soon. Take care. Love you very, very much.